Halloween, the one time of year when we concentrate on the things that, for the most part, we push to the back of our minds. Instead of shunning the dark recesses of the world, we seek them out. Sometimes, though, we don't go in search of them, and they find us anyway. Such is the case with the small Colorado town of Breckenridge. Founded in 1859 as a military outpost, it soon blossomed into a bustling mining community. For over 50 years, mines opened and closed following veins of gold through the mountains. With mining comes wealth and death.
Thousands and thousands of miners have died inside these mines. All these mining towns are full of cemeteries. And people often ask us, has anybody died inside the Country Boy mine? We do not have any written documents or records today that show that anybody has died inside this mine. But this mine was founded in 1887 with no electricity, working by candlelight, and those types of mining conditions. It's probably very likely that somebody did not walk out of the Country Boy. And so several years ago, with today's technology and digital cameras, we started receiving dozens and dozens of photos of mysterious objects inside this mine. We get lots of photos of mysterious figures, lots of orbs, kind of wavy lights. Sometimes people's cameras stop working altogether and they can't figure it out. They're walking back out of the mine, putting their camera, and starts working again.
The Country Boy Mine is the only gold mine open for tours in Breckenridge. Owner Paul Hinchen, who opened the mine for tourists in 1994, has heard many stories of strange apparitions appearing in the recesses of the tunnels. His tours lead visitors into the areas where miners worked over 120 years ago, with nothing more than a candle to light their way. Old tools sit on display with diagrams of how far these rugged men dug with little more than hammer and chisel. Once Paul turns out the lights and you see what conditions were actually like deep in the earth, you can almost feel the darkness. While the ghost stories often reached his ears and the photos began to arrive showing strange orbs, Paul never gave them much thought. Overactive imaginations is all it was. Until one morning.
Now, I've never told anybody about this before. To turn on the back part of the lights in the back of the mine, you have to walk back there with your cap light. You're walking back there in the dark. One day I was opening up the mine, I got a weird feeling. And it was a feeling I have never experienced in my life before. Every single hair on my body was standing up on end. All of a sudden, my breathing has become very shallow, but very rapid. And I'm a very logical person. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, the air is getting really bad here. And I'm looking at my oxygen meter, it's fine. It's not registering anything out of the ordinary. And as I'm shining my cap light to go further into the mine, I get like a tunnel vision. I'm no longer seeing the sides of the rock or the sides of the timber. I'm seeing a white haze with my light just poking through the white haze. And it's not a haze that you can move, like a smoke or fog or anything like that. I get to the light switch and I turn on the light switch. All the lights come on. I look back at the part of the mine where I was just feeling that there's nothing there. All the lights are on, there's nothing to see. I walk out of the mine, and as I just right about here, as I'm walking out, I start thinking about all those pictures that people have been sending in. And I walk into the gift shop, and my wife was working in the gift shop at the time, and I come to opening through the door, and I obviously had a look on my face, and they said, "You just experienced a ghost."
Since then, the rules in the mine have changed.
I have never experienced anything since. I have no issues about going into the mine with people. I will not go into the mine by myself.
Tours of the Country Boy Mine continue as they have for over 15 years, and visitors are invited to share any ghostly pictures they might take with the rest of the world. Halloween is a great time of year to explore the out-of-doors and maybe stumble onto something a bit more paranormal than you may expect. At the Country Boy Mine in Breckenridge, Colorado, the dark is certainly easy to find. And here, deep inside the recesses of the earth, the spirits are restless. Be careful, because they may just want you to stay for an extended visit. For At Your Leisure, I'm Susan Wood.